Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports. My name is Will Deathridge, the producer, and joining me as always is Chen Guangcheng.
Hi my friend, glad to see you again here.
So recently, Representative Mike Gallagher from Wisconsin spoke at a press conference and a rally in front of the American Chang Association building that was in New York City on February 25th. And basically the topic of his speech was addressing how a lot of Chinese nonprofit organizations are using their resources to secretly fund and support what are effectively Chinese communist police outposts throughout the country. Guangcheng, could you explain a bit about what's going on here?
The Communist Party has installed a lot of police offices in the foreign country, of course, include the U.S. Last year the FBI closed one in New York. But in fact, there are still a lot operating in the U.S. But usually, they will not use the police station or police office name.
Right.
They will change their name to hide from the U.S. authorities.
And it sounds like they're often hiding behind the names of well-established Chinese organizations and nonprofits and other groups that don't sound like they have anything to do with the police. Like I said, this article, which we'll have in the description, mentions the American Chang Association, right?
The Communist Party will use any way to do the bad thing in the U.S.
Right. Yeah, this article from the Epoch Times cites Representative Gallagher as saying, "We have been blind while the CCP has been very cunning." They're basically hiding in plain sight, right?
Yeah.
Guangcheng, what are these police associations that hide behind different nonprofits and groups? What do they do?
Yeah, they did a lot in the foreign country, in Europe, in here. And first, they will work with the people from mainland China, even if they work with them to give the activists trouble.
It's like the activists that come from China, like you, right?
Yeah,
like you.
Of course, they will. For example, if we have a democratic meeting, if the meeting invite a lot of activists to come there to give a speech, they will stop the activists on the way. They will use the people to steal the technology information or to steal some political information from the government, the Congress, like that. And they will harass ex-Communist Party officials here to take them back to mainland China.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the Communist Party want to control them. And if they refuse to do that, the Communist Party will use the U.S. judicial system to give them trouble.
Right.
They will sue them. The Communist Party will say, they will use the U.S. citizens to sue them. They will say, they did this, they did that, that's against law. And, the people have to spend a lot of time, a lot of money to find a lawyer to do that in the court.
So they will falsely accuse them of things to make life difficult for them in the court system, right?
Yes. So they are doing a lot here.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of extortion, a lot of blackmail.
Yeah.
As Representative Gallagher says, again, we'll have this article linked in the description. They buy off politicians, multinational organizations, companies, and in some cases, law enforcement. They use muscle and threats instead of persuasion. And like the mafia, they aren't afraid to make people disappear. That's what it kind of sounds like, Guangcheng, that it does sound a bit like the mafia. There's even reports of people getting literally beaten up and hurt.
Yes. Much more evil than mafia.
Yeah.
The Communist Party much more evil. Yeah, even my friend in Germany, the Communist Party ordered more than 10 guards to give her trouble. For example, they ordered some hotel, use her name, and leave her phone number there, and then they called the hotel, said, oh, the person set up already the bomb here.
Oh, they said, oh.
Yeah, she will destroy your building like that.
Wow.
Then, the police come there to check that, like that.
And they see her name, so she gets in trouble.
Yes,
That's
they did
terrible.
a lot of that.
Wow.
And that is horrible.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard stories of, talks getting shut down at universities because of donors who are linked to the Communist Party.
Of course,
pulling away. And we've heard of stories of in other countries where, what was it? I think it was in Britain, where someone was dragged into the embassy and beaten up, a pro-Hong Kong protester, right?
Yes, in Scotland. In Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Communist Party officials, they got the protester inside and beat them a lot and like that. When I got the invitation from the universities, the Communist Party tried to stop me to give a speech there. Sometimes right before I give a speech, my translator quit because the Communist Party give them big pressure.
Right.
Yeah. So, if Americans support human rights activists here, the Communist Party will threaten to take away the visa or deny their visa, so the business cannot work in mainland China anymore. Now, if someone tried to give me money to support my job, my human rights work, the Communist Party will give them pressure to stop to do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like one of the solutions, which is very difficult for politicians, authorities, and corporations, is they just have to stop relying so much on the Communist Party for money, right? And we have to put pressure on people and businesses. We have to stop supporting politicians and businesses who get money from the Communist Party, right, Guangcheng?
Yes.
Right. So, you think they need us more than we need them, right?
Of course, yeah.
That's
much more. Yeah, they need us much more than we need the Communist Party.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I agree. So we encourage people to stay aware about a lot of these issues because they're not covered as much by a lot of mainstream American outlets because they receive funding from the Communist Party too. So follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and other platforms in the description, and make sure to share for sure because it's a battle we're waging, that you're spearheading, Guangcheng, not just against the Communist Party, but also a lot of people who support it or are too afraid to stand against it, right, Guangcheng?
Yes. We should try to contact the Congress to ask them to do more research or ask the government of the U.S. to do more to stop the Communist Party.
Yeah. Well, and so we appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports, and we encourage you to check back next week for more content. And thank you very much, Guangcheng.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my friend.